So here it is given that alpha plus beta is equal to 90 degrees. Show that square root of cos alpha into cosec beta minus cos alpha into sin beta is equal to sin alpha. You have to show. So what are the things we can do? This is very easy. Actually, 1 mark question.
Ma'am, we can get the value of alpha and beta.
How you will get it?
Alpha is equal to 90 minus beta and beta is equal to 90 minus alpha.
So both you will replace here. So again, you will get the two relations. You need only alpha.
Ma'am, inside the root we can take cos A common, cosec B minus sin B.
Hmm. Then
Then
so they have given relation alpha plus beta is equal to 90. Find the value of beta as 90 minus alpha. Only one, not both of them. So value of beta is 90 minus alpha. Why we are doing? Because on the RHS we need only alpha. So we have to replace beta with 90 minus alpha. So we will get cos alpha into cosec 90 minus alpha minus cos alpha into sin 90 minus alpha. We have only replaced right now the value of beta. And now use complementary angle property to get the value of 90 minus alpha part. So first one is cos alpha into cosec 90 minus beta alpha is, what is the value of cosec 90 minus alpha?
Sec alpha.
Sec alpha minus cos alpha into sin 90 minus alpha,
Cos
cos
alpha.
alpha.
cos alpha. So here it is now, cos into sec is cos alpha into sec alpha,
1 alpha.
1.
1.
How alpha? And cos into cos, cos square alpha. That is square root of 1 minus cos square alpha is
Sin square alpha.
sin square alpha. Square root of sin square is sin
Sin
alpha.
alpha.
That is RHS. Completed? Have you finished?
Ma'am, previous question.
Yes, ma'am. Completed, ma'am.
Okay. The next one, prove that sine to the power 6 theta plus cos to the power 6 theta plus 3 sine square theta cos square theta is equal to 1. We have to show. Anything? Any idea?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have a doubt. Like,
Hmm.
I'm not sure whether is sine raised to 6 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta 3.
3 means
Okay, once we get 3, we can take 3 common and do some stuff, I guess.
no. This is sine 6 theta is here 3 sine square theta cos square theta. So that means you need to know this is the identity. This is algebraic. 3a square b square. This is a cube. This is b cube. So 6 to the whenever you will get the 6 theta, power is 6. So you are taking as a square just cube. So we know that is sine square theta plus cos square theta. This value you know it is equal to 1. Take the cube of it. Sine square theta plus cos square theta whole cube. That is also 1 cube is 1. Now write the cube of it. So cube is a plus b whole cube is a cube. Sine square theta whole cube plus b cube plus 3ab into bracket a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. 3ab is 3 sine square theta into cos square theta. A plus b sine square theta plus cos square theta. That is equal to 1. Value of sine square in cube is sine to the power 6 theta plus cos to the power 6 theta plus 3 sine square theta into cos square theta. Bracket value is 1. Therefore, it is equal to 1. Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Next question try. That is easier. Right. Take this as in the form of a square minus b square and factorize it and simplify. What happened? Didn't get the answer?
Ma'am, I started not getting the answer. Ma'am, my last step was sine theta plus cos theta into sine theta minus cos theta plus 1 into cos x square theta.
Not needed to do that one. Come to the one earlier step.
Yes, ma'am.
Because sine theta plus cos theta, there is nothing to do with the sine theta plus cos theta, how you'll use it. So here sine square theta plus cos square theta into sine square theta minus cos square theta plus 1 into cosec square theta. Sine square plus cos square is 1. 1 into sine square minus cos square, so left with sine square theta minus cos square theta and then plus 1 into cosec square theta. Now don't factorize it. Write the value of cosec is outside, so we need sine to cancel it out. So substitute this cosec with sine. Sine square theta minus 1 minus sine square theta plus 1 into cosec square theta. Open the bracket. Sine square theta minus 1 plus sine square theta plus 1 into cosec square theta. Minus 1 plus 1 cancel. 2 sine square theta into 1 by sine square theta. This get cancelled. Answer is 2. The next question we have solved many times. So can you solve?
Yes, ma'am.
How to do?
Ma'am, LHS will divide fully by cos theta on both numerator and denominator.
Already it is in the second and found.
Ma'am?
Already the question is in the second and.
Okay, so uh, oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Ma'am, I guess you should substitute 1.
Try. Rose, how to do this one?
Ma'am, write sec theta as 1 by cos theta.
Why?
Ma'am, we can try something with subtraction over there.
Nothing to be done. That means you people are not remembering anything. I told you to repeat the questions, still you don't know. You're not solving this chapter. This chapter is the worst chapter actually. If you don't practice it. And you're not practicing. This is the same question we have solved many times. And if you have solved properly without copying Adi Sharma, then this is not new question. Yes, Rishi, you are right. You continue.
Okay, ma'am.
Why, Rose? No practice, no? Practice is not going on.
Ma'am, I'm doing, ma'am.
So that way it will not work out. You will come back to the same point again. Anand? Anand, how to do? How to do, Anand? Mic not working.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So, sec as 1 by cos and tan as sine by cos.
What will happen by that?
Then in the numerator, denominator will be the same, right?
After that,
Because
what will happen?
we can like find simplify the numerator and denominator and then divide both of them each.
So you will get cos theta by dividing with cos theta. You will converting into cos theta. You will get cos theta minus 1 minus sine theta divided
Yes,
by cos theta plus 1 plus sine theta. What you will do after this?
Ma'am, I got it.
Yes. What you will get by this way? Enjoying holiday. Everyone are enjoying holidays, right? When school will open, check out with the studies. Why we are working on this and worrying about the studies right now? We have a holiday, enjoy it. Wasting precious time. Waste it. What the problem? After the time will come. We can do everything. We have a whole year still now. April, no, next March we have exams. So one full year is there. Right, Anand? How to do, Nivedya?
Ma'am, in one's place we can substitute it by second tan.
How? Tell me the step by step.
Mm. Ma'am, sec square theta minus tan square theta plus sec theta minus tan theta by 1 plus sec theta plus tan theta
Sec square theta minus tan square theta plus sec theta minus tan theta.
by 1 plus sec theta plus tan theta
Hmm. Further.
Ma'am, then sec theta minus tan theta, and then next bracket sec theta plus tan theta plus sec theta minus tan theta by 1 plus sec theta plus tan theta.
Further.
Sec theta plus minus tan theta
Hmm. What happened? You'll not get solution anywhere.
ma'am,
Ma'am, I got it.
Okay. Yes, Neha.
Ma'am, I got this term.
Yeah, further.
Okay. Ma'am, you can take sec theta minus tan theta common,
Hmm.
and then sec theta plus tan theta plus 1. Denominator 1 plus sec theta plus tan theta. Ma'am, you can cancel out the brackets, and then you'll be left with sec theta minus tan theta. Substitute it with sin and cos. 1 by cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta. Subtract them. 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. Yes, ma'am.
So who can't solve this question? They have copied all the solutions from internet. And then no, I'm not doing any practice. Right?
I'm doing practice, ma'am.
I don't think so.
Yesterday I was doing, ma'am, that worksheet you gave.
Okay. Any doubt in yesterday's questions?
Yes, ma'am. The 14th one, the second last one.
An observer 1.5 meters tall is 20.5 meters away from the tower, 22 meters high. Determine the angle of elevation on the top of the tower from the eye of the observer. This is a part of application of trigonometry. Here you need to know about the angle of elevation. Angle of elevation, that means that's I will explain you in the time of this further. This next part I'm starting the same application of trigonometry, and that I will explain you what is angle of elevation.
So, ma'am, you'll be explaining this one in the next unit.
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
this is easy. One more question.
The eighth one, ma'am. Those two are eighth one, 10th one, and 14th one. I didn't know how what to use in that.
10th is okay. 10th you can solve it. There is
I
no
had
problem with it.
this thing, ma'am. I didn't know what to do.
Use the triangle property, right triangle and trigonometry. This one, eighth one is angle of elevation. Let's leave it again.
Only on one side, no, ma'am.
What?
They only go on one side.
A ladder 15 meter long just reaches the top of the vertical tower. If the ladder makes angle 60 degree with the wall, find the height of the wall. The ladder is 15-meter high. This is a wall. It is leaning towards the wall. This is the length of the ladder. This is 15 meter. This ladder makes with the angle with the wall is 60 degree. Wall will be always vertical or perpendicular. So this is 90. We have to calculate the height of the wall. So this value to calculate. So for 60, this is cos theta, cos 60. Cos 60 is equal to h by 15. Cos 60 is 1 by 2 is equal to h by 15. So 15 by 2 is equal to h, that is 7.5.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I thought we had to use Pythagoras theorem or something. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Trigonometry 60, 30 given, that means trigonometry.
Ma'am,
Yes.
they stopped it in 15 by 2. So some questions they converted it, some questions they kept like that. So what should we do, ma'am?
Who has stopped?
Ma'am, no, in this NCRT exemplar, when I saw the answer is 15 by 2.
So answer. So 15 by 2 and 7.5, what is the difference?
Ma'am, no. So in some questions they are keeping it as 15 by 2. In some questions 7.5. So what should we do?
Decimal answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, I got the answer as 7.5 root 3.
They have given the angle 60 where the ladder is making 60 degree with the wall.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Not with the ground. Yes, Nisarga? I can't hear you, Nisarga. Mhm. Not able to hear you. You can message me. Any doubt is there, you can message me. Chat is there, you can type it. Any other doubts anyone has?
No, ma'am.
Nisika, eighth question is again on application of trigonometry. Angle of elevation I need to explain you. Then only you can solve that 8th and 14th question. All other questions you have solved.
Yes,
No
ma'am.
problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Problem in any other question?
No, ma'am. Except those two, every other question.
Tomorrow you will be having subjective test of trigonometry identity 8.4 exercise NCRT. In the class time.
Ma'am, sorry, which exercise?
8.4 exercise.
Okay, only that
NCRT.
exercise.
Yeah, NCRT. Solved, unsolved, everything.
Ma'am, what solved and?
Unsolved.
Okay, ma'am.
Before 8.4, 3 questions are there solved.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Ma'am,
all those
so
tomorrow.
ma'am, it will be in the class only.
Yes, in the class itself.
Okay, ma'am. Then how are you going to evaluate?
I can.
Okay. Ma'am, so tomorrow 8 to 9 morning. You're
Yeah.
in the class itself.
Class itself.
Okay, ma'am.
Same exercise test, 8.4 questions I will give you because that is very, very important. And don't try to copy from here and there because you are not solving for myself. You are solving for yourself. So by gaining more marks, you cannot impress me. I will get to know. If anyone is copying, I will get to know. And your videos will be on. Everyone's videos will be on. If anyone's video on laptop is not working, they will be on the this one, mobile. They can take the test. They have to open in mobile. So everyone's videos should work.
Ma'am, solved questions meaning examples, right?
Yeah, examples.
Okay, ma'am.
Tomorrow morning 8 o'clock, and try not to fool yourself. Otherwise, that will not harm me. That will harm you. Because I know that which people have written by their own and which people have copied. I will immediately get to know. So you cannot impress me by scoring full marks. Any other doubts in this chapter? Otherwise, I will start the next chapter. So according to me, this what are the important questions from all R.D. Sharma I have tried solving. Whichever much more complicated, few are there, level 2 questions. Actually, that much level you are not supposed to do. Right now, we are not doing. Then starting with the next chapter, application of trigonometry. Application of trigonometry, extension of the trigonometry part, but you need to remember the specific angle values. The ratios of specific angles you need to know, then this chapter is easier. Only thing in this part is these are all word problems. Here are the wordings has been given, situation is given, condition is given. According to that condition, you have to draw the diagram. And then according to the diagram, you have to calculate the height of the object or the distance of the object from the observer. So that part, height and distance is actually, you have to calculate the height of the thing or the distance of that thing from some of a point of observation. You have to calculate. So this chapter is also called as heights and distances. In R.D. Sharma or other books has the name as heights and distances. So that is applications of trigonometry. So in this chapter, two things only you need to know. What do you mean by angle of elevation and what do you mean by angle of depression? Angle of elevation. Now here, first thing you need to know, that is whatever the natural things, constructions, natural constructions actually, tower, pole, building, lamp post, that is a pole actually, lamp post, any statue is erected anywhere, or the hill, the height of the hill actually, tree, then height of the bridge, then multi-story building, tower. These are the things whenever they are constructed. So they are always perpendicular. Are always perpendicular to the ground. All of them will drawing question this diagrams. We are considering this as a one vertical line. We are not supposed to draw those full size bridge. We are not supposed to draw, or the lamppost or the statue or the hill. We are not supposed to draw. We are considering them as a one height of that object only. We are considering. So that is we are considering as a line. So it don't have the length, breadth. So it is only has a height. So we have to consider only its height. And that height, this is that person, that thing is always perpendicular. So therefore it will always form the right triangle. Second thing, line of sight. What is line of sight? Now any person, here the lamppost is present or a tower is present on the erected on the ground. This is a tower when we are considering. When a person sees his top of the, observes the top of this tower, a person at some distance, he is at this distance, suppose, and from here, the person is looking towards the top of the building. So when he is looking, so he is looking upwards, in this direction he is looking. So this direction in which he is looking to the top of the tower or a top of the building or a top of a hill, tree, anything. So he is looking upward. So this is his line of sight. He's looking in this direction, therefore this is considered as a line of sight. Now this line of sight makes some angle with the ground. So line of sight makes the angle here with the ground. This angle is called as angle of elevation because he is looking upward. Angle of elevation. So that is he is looking upwards. So this angle made by the line of sight. Line of sight makes the angle with the ground or a horizontal line. The line of sight makes angle with horizontal line. So if it is the line of sight is upward, then that angle is called as angle of elevation. Now when the person is standing on the top of the tower, person is standing on the top of the tower and anything, car or a person is on the ground. So how he looks? Downward, upward? Someone is there on the ground level.
Downward.
Here is a car, suppose approaching this one. So when he look, he has to look downwards. That means this is his line of sight. This one is his line of sight. In this case, he is looking downwards. So this line of sight makes angle with the horizontal line. So this angle is called, he is looking downwards. The angle made by the line of sight with horizontal line only has to be considered. So this angle is called angle of depression. Elevation, that means when he is looking upwards. Angle of depression when the person is looking downwards. Is that clear? what is angle of elevation, what is angle of depression means?
Ma'am, but isn't there already a horizontal line down? Why did we consider another one?
The person is at this position. His line of sight is here. So that
Oh,
line of sight should make angle with the horizontal line. So at that point of observation, we have to draw the horizontal line. So this angle, actually that angle and this angle is equal. So for solution, we are considering this angle. But we have to show this angle also because angle of depression they have told.
okay, ma'am. Fine.
And
Thank you,
this
ma'am.
line is parallel to the ground level, always.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
so that angle of depression is not like this side of the line of sight. It's on
No,
that
this
side.
only with the horizontal line. This is a vertical line, so not with vertical line.
Okay.
So that's the reason here I written line of
Yeah.
sight makes angle with the horizontal
Horizontal line.
line. So
Okay.
whatever the horizontal line, that line of sight is upward. He is looking upwards. Then he will make the that line angle with the ground level. And when he is at the top of the tower or top of the building, and when he looks downward, so that time there it is not a ground. So we have to draw a line parallel to the ground at that position. And then we have to make the angle with that. So that angle is only considered as an angle of depression.
Okay, ma'am.
If you consider this angle, then it is completely wrong.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is that clear?
Yes,
Everyone, angle of elevation and angle of depression are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then one more point is the sun's altitude. What do you mean by sun's altitude? Third point is sun's altitude. Now sun rays when reaches the surface, they always make some angle. The sun ray, when it reaches the surface, ground, that is a ground. This is a ground. So this sun ray, when reaches the surface, it also makes some angle with the ground. So this angle is called sun's altitude. Angle made by sun's ray with ground is called angle sun's altitude. And one more important fact you need to know, that is the sun's rays or sun's altitude at the same duration of the day is always equal. Sun's altitude at same time of the day is always equal. So if you take an example as on the ground, one building is erected and another one is a short tree is present. So when the sun's altitude reaches, here it will reach like this. And this position it will not reach, that's the reason we can see the shadow. Now here also the same, it reaches here. From the top of the tree also the line is reaches, the sun rays can reach from the top of the tree also. So whatever the angle at the same time of the day, exactly at 10:30 when we are considering, exactly at 11 o'clock we are considering. So at that time angle made by the sun's ray with the ground. So these two are always equal. So they are coming from any of the height of the object, from the top of the hill also, maybe the top of the multi-story building, maybe the top of the small building, top of the tower, top of the pole, or top of the tree. Whenever the light ray reaches the ground from any position at the same time of the day will be always equal. It makes equal angle with the horizontal line, that is a ground level. So that angle is always equal. Is it clear?
Ma'am,
Yes.
so these angles will be equal only if all the rays fall at the same time together.
Yeah, same time, only same time of the day. You can't think that is one is falling from the tree, the light ray is coming at 10 o'clock and the another one is reaching at evening, afternoon 3 o'clock. They will not be same. The angle will not be same. Exactly at the same time of the day, one beside the other, one tower is standing and the one girl is standing. So their shadows has been made at the same time of the day. So when the shadows are made, the upper point, the rays are reaching from the topmost point to the ground. So that angle is always equal.
Okay, ma'am.
Or even you can take this example also. Sun rays, not only about the sun rays, if the lamp post is present, the light is coming from the lamp bulb present on the at this position bulb at this position. Now two people are standing here. One is the one more height person, and the another one is a short height person, or a girl, small girl is kid is standing in front of them. So whenever the angle made by this, so they are in the line, so the light ray will move like this. So in this case also, the angle made by this part, or at the same point here also, it's, you can consider this one at this person and this one height. So the angle made by this, made by the lamppost, is the light is coming. So this angle for both of them is always equal. If both of them are perpendicular, the light ray is reaching from here to here, then this angle will be equal for both of them. For this
Ma'am,
triangle also, for this triangle also, and for this triangle also. Yes.
ma'am, will you explain this part again? I didn't understand clearly, ma'am.
The light ray is coming from this position, top of the lamppost. When it comes down here, through the height of a person, through that the shadow is formed. In this between, this light ray won't reach. Then this will reach at this position. So this angle made by the ray for this triangle, the smaller triangle, if you consider the name as OAB, this is O, this is A, this is B, this is C and D. So angle AOB and angle COD will be always equal.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Because the ray is reaching the same straight path, therefore. Okay, so write down these points.
Ma'am,
Yes.
so can we say the angle made by the sun with the ground is called as angle of depression?
Angle of depression where you will draw the horizontal line at the sun.
Ma'am, it can't be called elevation, right?
That's the reason it is called sun's altitude.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll it a bit up?
Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the 8th question you are asking me.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
the last two diagrams also we should draw.
not needed.
Okay.
It's root 3h. So this is the 8th question you are asking me. Find the angle of elevation of the sun when the shadow of a pole h meters high is root 3h meters long. So pole, this is a pole. Sun rays are reaching from this, reaching the surface. If the person is standing here, when he is looking towards the sun, he will look through this line. So this is the angle of elevation for the observer when he is looking at the sun. So this is angle theta. Now this angle you have to calculate. Shadow of pole h meter high. This is a pole which is h meters high. And the shadow is, this was shadow, is root 3h. You have to calculate this angle. So how to calculate? We have to use trigonometry for it. So which value for theta? We will get the ratio h and root 3h, which ratio includes these two sides?
Tan theta.
Tan theta. So tan theta is equal to, this is A, B and C you can consider. Pole is always perpendicular. AB by BC. So tan theta is equal to AB is h. This is root 3h. H and h get cancelled. Value is 1 by root 3. So which value of tan value is 1 by root 3?
30 degree.
30 degrees. So the theta is equal to 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. An observer 1.5 meter tall is 20.5 meters away from a tower 22 meter high. Determine the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the eye of the observer. So observers you are considering, if the observer's height is not mentioned in the question, then you are considering the observer as a point size and present on the ground. And when the height is given, so we have to consider that height and the eyes are present at that height. So observation will start from that height. This is the horizontal line. Tower present as height of the tower is 22 meter. The observer is standing 20.5 meter from this foot of the tower. The observer is standing at the distance of 20.5 meter, right? Now, and his height is 1.5 meter. So observer is 1.5 meter. Now he will look from the top of, because eyes are present on the head, near the head, upward direction, the top position. So from here he is looking. So this angle, so that means he is looking from this side. So this is a line of sight. But line of sight, angle of elevation is always done with the horizontal line. So at this point, again, we have to draw the horizontal line. So this is angle of elevation. Because the angle of elevation or angle of depression is always the angle made with the horizontal line. So if at that point of observation, horizontal line is not present, then also you have to draw it, you have to create it. Tower is perpendicular, person is also standing perpendicular. So you can give the names A, B as a tower, AB as tower, CD as observer, and this point take as E, and this is perpendicular because these lines are parallel. So this 90, then this is also 90. Now for this triangle, we have to use the trigonometry. Now EC and BD are equal to each other. Why?
They're parallel between the six sides.
Parallel 90 degrees, so it will form a rectangle, and 90 degrees also, so therefore it is a rectangle, so opposite sides will be equal. If BD is 20.5, EC also 20.5 meter, so this is 20.5. Now full AB is 22 meters, so what is the value of AE? CD is equal to BE, that is 22. Yes,
22 minus 1.5.
22 minus 1.5, because this distance BE you have to subtract to get the value of AE. That is equal to 20.5 meter. So this is AE also 20.5. Then use ratio. What they're asking, angle you have to calculate. So it is tan, which includes AE and EC, are is tan theta. So tan theta is equal to 20.5 by 20.5. This is 1. So tan theta is equal to 1. So what is theta then?
45.
45 degrees. And that's the answer. Solutions are very easy. Once you get the diagram, then solution is very easy. But the problem is getting the proper diagram. So you have to read the question very carefully.
Ma'am, so like in the start of the question, like answer, there you specified what is AB and what is CD. So we should do that in our
Yes,
exams
you have
also.
exam. You have to mention it for which part you have considered which values. Which in that figure you have to explain that figure also.
Okay.
In exam you have to explain that because these questions will be asked for 3 marks. And fully 1.5 marks carries for only diagram and explanation of that diagram. 1 mark for drawing diagram and half marks for explaining it.
Ma'am, so it's a must that we should draw a diagram.
Otherwise, you cannot get anything. Without diagram, nothing. You cannot get anything there. Every question has diagram, and without diagram you cannot do the solution. Because by drawing only diagram, you'll get the which triangles you have to consider, which heights, which distances you have to calculate.
Ma'am, CD is 1.5 now.
Yes, CD is going to be 22, I have written. AB is actually AB is tower I have written, but it's not tower, it is height of tower. Okay, fine. Then we'll do the more questions tomorrow. From NCERT we will start. Right now start science.